Welcome to the Pro Ranks, Cobo Apito. Good job.
Great debut for this guy. Sure, we'll see a lot more of him in the future.
Oh, I'm very confident in that.
Especially being a champ. You know? Gotta keep him in cage titans.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
That one gave me the goosebumps, gentlemen. I already got blood on my hands. Welcome to the professional ranks, Jacobo Apito. Wonderful performance.
What a guy this guy is. Next up, who do we got?
Alrighty.
We are taking it into the amateur ranks now.
Going down to the flyweights.
Yeah, that was originally going to be on later on the main card, but Mike Taylor's cornerman had a family emergency that he had to attend to as early as possible, so we moved that to the front of the card. So we kicked things off in the pro ranks, but now we're going to the amateur ranks as we have Ebrahim Aziz out of Connors MMA taking on Sean Costello out of South Shore Sport Fighting.
And just another credit to Mike Taylor for even, and his team for taking the fight on short notice, having a family emergency, and still putting on a performance like that. That was great. Moving on, this one in the flyweight, so we got the little guys coming up. Little guys pack a big punch, so. And I actually walked out to this song one time, so he's a man after my own heart. I enjoy this song very much.
Yeah, Ebrahim Aziz making his amateur debut, coming out of Connors MMA, a highly touted jiu-jitsu school. I mean, what's it like making that amateur debut? You guys have both been in there.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, especially in a big arena like this, making your amateur debut for your first fight ever. It can be intimidating, but coming from a good camp like Connors MMA, that's definitely going to be help you out.
My amateur debut, I was in a racing room with like a horse track, so it wasn't as big of a venue as this, but I remember the pressure that I had put on myself to try and prove this to myself. So both of these guys for their debuts, they're coming in, probably got a little bit of nerves. We're going to see them try and flow into it. I hope that coming from good camps, they train with really, really high level guys, and they'll be able to handle the pressure no matter what they do. Once they get in there, the tunnel vision will kick in.
Sean Costello looking for his first win. 0-2 right now.
Who's coming out first?
Ebrahim Aziz.
Ebrahim Aziz. He is letting the game spit his entire first verse before he comes up.
Oh, word.
There he is. There we go.
Oh, he's picking up the pace now. He's jogging to the cage.
Him and an entire entourage of large people coming behind him.
Tyler King, Jesse McElligott, John Connors in his corner.
Looks
well
like
as Joe Monroe.
Just a collection of the largest people he could find.
And he's pretty small too. So.
Definitely an odd contrast, but this fight is about to be made official.
In the prep point.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting here just shaking my hips, shaking my shoulders a little bit.
There's nothing like that first step into the cage. It's a feeling you never get to experience again.
You know what? I agree. Maybe Richie can agree with me, and maybe even yourself. When you get in there right before the fight happens, there's this moment where you look across, you look where you're at, and you're like, why am I here right now?
My first fight, I remember, I walked out second, and I just remember like peeking over and looking and seeing the other guy doing his lap.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh my God.
I'm going to do this right now. Yep.
And I'm like, should I do a lap or what am I going to do right now?
You can definitely tell it's his amateur debut. I have those same shorts from 1995.
my amateur debut, when I stepped in there, I see Sean. I saw Scott Sullivan just throwing kicks and kicks and kicks. I'm like, all right, I hope I don't get kicked by one of those.
Oh, yeah.
And then within 10 seconds, he lands one straight to the nose.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, Sean Costello walking up now. He's faced some real tough oppositions. That fight with Stam Stewart was an absolute one-round brawl and a half where he showcased a lot of skills, but still hasn't found himself in that win column just yet. But he's looking to do so right now. Great corner behind him with Zach DiSabatino, Bill Mahoney, Ryan White. South Shore Sport Fighting always breeds savages.
Definitely.
Go ahead, Richie. Go ahead. My bad.
But yeah, Sean, like I said earlier, he's one of those guys. He's 0-2. He's looking for his first win, but can't count those guys out.
Yep.
I was 0-3 when I started this, and you know, a lot of people overlooked me, and I was able to recover from it. You know, Sean could definitely do the same thing I did.
And I'm not exempt from that either. I came into Cage Titans at 3-3, and now I sit as the bantamweight champion.
Exactly.
And, you know, going on to bigger and bigger things, and it's never a record that you should look at to count somebody out. Everybody's got a chance in these fights. And at South Shore, you know, having myself gone up against a few of their fighters, especially Johnny Cupcakes, I know that they bring a lot of good skills into the cage.
Ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going down to the amateur rankings for this next bout. This is an amateur flyweight bout, 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Here for Sean Stuffs Things Costello! Our referee for this bout is Chris Burke.
Never heard quite a name like that. Stuffs Things. I'm not sure what that means. Hopefully it has a wrestling reference to it. Maybe it's Oreos.
Could be.
Could be.
Bill Mahoney gives me nicknames to tell for his fighters, and I just oblige.
Stuffs Things. That's, you know.
Stuffs Things.
Stuffs Things.
Costello in the red shorts, Aziz in the black trunks. Nice head movement from Costello when he lands a jab off that slip.
Oh, good takedown defense.
Aziz looking for the takedown right away.
Looking for the neck is Costello.
Oh, nice. Taking his legs out right from under him. Good side control.
Far side guillotine, but he's using the cage to try and reverse his position here.
Oh, he's going to roll him over.
Oh, nice little scramble.
Aziz takes his back here.
Great scramble, great base from Aziz. And watch that fence.
Yeah. Wild scrambles here. They got to get some control under him.
Sean Costello's an absolute animal. Trying to peel the feet.
Aziz has got to realize that punches are not what he's going to want to do here. He's going to want to, you know, let Costello hold his weight. He doesn't need to rush right now. Just needs to sit there and wait and let Costello's legs kind of tire out and wear on him after a time. Even if he doesn't get the choke right now, he's going to wear down on his
Going palm to palm across the face.
Costello's been in this backpack position before.
Now, if I'm Costello, I'm going to take the arm. I'm going 2-on-1. I'm putting one arm over the other, and there we go. Turning right in. There it is. Good job.
Watch that neck on that guillotine. He's on the right side. He's trying to trap that chin.
Really going for that guillotine, I feel like. Costello puts his left hand over the shoulders.
That might be tight.
It might be.
He's attack that far leg.
I don't think he's got it quite yet. He's almost there.
Costello looks like he's fighting the hands, and that left hand is separating enough space.
Yeah, he's got space from there.
Still got to keep that chin tuck, because that is definitely a dangerous attempt.
There it is.
Aziz goes for the readjustment, and Costello slips out nicely.
Aziz is all over Costello right now. Just a bunch of spats. Oh, he's got the guillotine. Oh, nice takedown again.
He's going to try and get that hip along the right side going for that neck. That's the second time he's gone for that guillotine and been taken down far side. Got to be careful of the Von Flue here. Looks like Aziz is reaching for that. He's going to try and trap that arm and put all that pressure on that left arm. Nope. Never mind.
For knee on belly.
Slide him through.
Very rare you see the Von Flue going. Nice buck off. Way to be. Aziz right back on top of him. Good stuff. Good pressure.
That's the athleticism.
Man after my own heart. They get back up. You don't let them breathe.
I can't even keep up with it. Too fast at the action. And I think it's the St. Preux now. It's no longer the Von Flue. Another guillotine attempt.
Oh, he's got a
10 finger.
10 finger.
That could be tight.
Oh, man,
he might be going out. He might be going out.
He's on the wrong side, but it's a different modified grip. Now he's on the right side. He's got a butterfly hook. He's folding that neck over that forearm.
He's doing a great job defending. Great job.
Out.
These guys are just grinding each other's faces with these uppercuts. Nice right hand.
Aziz is coming. He's come to bring it here. He is not here to be anybody's. 10 seconds left. Costello got to get us some control here.
Costello!
He hurt him. Right down. He's down.
He went on baby gazelle legs there for a second. Did Ebrahim Aziz towards the end of that. But what a scramble!
Still wobbling towards his corner. He is definitely not clear quite yet. Hopefully he can clear his frame. That was good.
He didn't go down, but he definitely lost his legs for a few seconds. So this is a perfect time for the round to end for him to clear the cobwebs a little.
Great round.
What an action-packed round.
Both
guys attacking the necks with rear nakeds, with various guillotines, even a Von Flue attempt there. Submission skills full on display. And then the strikes came in where we saw both guys get tagged.
Yeah, we saw that. That was a big exchange there at the end. But I think the story of that round, though, was definitely Aziz just being tenacious of his takedown attempts and getting them.
I think a big, those 2 big takedowns Aziz had come from Costello going for those guillotines. Now, they were good and they were deep attempts, but he's keeping his hips square against the cage, which is making Aziz able to turn him and dictate, pull his legs out from under him. So he needs to keep his legs from being square if he's going to go for those guillotines and keep that track stance against the cage.
Second bell has been signaled. Let's see how well Aziz has recovered from that big right hand landed by Costello with his back against the cage, of all things. The cage door is shut, and it is locked as round 2 is now, oh, never mind, the other side is not.
There we go.
That's okay.
This has happened before. There we
Bada
go.
boom, we are good to go.
All right, lock him in. Let's go.
What a round.
Good stuff. Good night so far. Everybody's bringing it tonight.
Both guys are wearing the damage.
Costello's stance is very wide, and I feel like that leaves him susceptible for those body kicks or even the inside kicks from that front leg. Ooh. Ah, there it was, see?
Another trying to grab the neck again.
Again, looking
right in front of us, right in front of us.
That might be a deeper
See, look at that, touching his knees, boom, right there again.
Yep, all he's got to do is take those legs. It's like pulling
that's a power guillotine, though. We've seen that finish before. I didn't see a tap.
I haven't seen the tap yet.
But it might have been a quick little
He's too far. Danger. Yeah, if Aziz gets past his hips, there's no way he's going to get that.
Yeah, I mean, that looked like it was deep for a far side attempt right there. We've seen people finish in this cage with that before.
Aziz is all over him right now. It doesn't matter if it's technical or not. He is just not giving him an inch.
It's not letting him breathe at all.
He slips out of that bad spot and then takes control, starts firing away punches. Constant attacks.
Aziz is going to want to peel Costello off the cage and get that other hook. That one is way more dominant. Just because he has that hook right now doesn't really mean much unless he does that. Costello falls to the ground, gets the mount. Now it does mean something.
That looks like an arm triangle attempt going down right now. Tough to finish against the cage.
He's got to get his hips to the other side and separate.
It's finishable from mount.
It is. It's much harder to do from mount, I say, because that chest pressure downward isn't the same.
Ooh, that is tight.
He's good. He's got the thumbs up. He's got the thumbs up.
So he doesn't have the angle on it.
If Aziz gets his hips over and stops hooking the legs, he's going to be able to get that chest pressure down and finish the choke.
If he puts all of his weight leaning forward instead of trying to cross-side it, that's another way to finish it from here.
See how his back is so arched, he's not getting that shoulder pressure down. He needs to.
That's
what I'm looking for. That's what it is. Now all he needs to do is hip down.
And look how he's slow down. Good defense from Costello trying to roll away from it.
This is what he wants.
And he's still creating space with that elbow. Beautiful escape from Costello.
Able to get out of that.
Good work.
Not an ounce of quitting either.
And there it is. And he's there. Let's see what did I say? He puts his butt down and squares his hips and gets right back down.
And now he's abandoning that guillotine attempt, trying a different means to escape this double leg.
Got to get right up. Got it. Oh, going for a leg lock.
No heel hooks are legal. Heel hooks are illegal.
Illegal in amateurs. You're right. Straight ankle locks are allowed. Correct.
Oh, he's looking for.
You can use the bar as well.
Oh!
And calf slices.
I didn't know the calf slices are legal.
Oh, knee bar. That's a beautiful knee bar.
Knee bar.
He might have it. Aziz has got to. Oh, he's got to work.
Oh, my Lord.
He slipped out of that knee bar attempt. Wow. These guys are catching each other in dangerous spots left and right.
That made me nervous. I don't play with legs like that. And that was a dangerous little move. Great transition. Aziz got to be careful at the back of the head. 10 seconds. Back of the head. You got to watch out.
It looked like he caught near. Chris Burke taking a look at the action, but Costello rolls, and that's the end of 2.
Another great round.
What a fight between these two flyweight warriors. These guys are really showing that they want to get that first win.
Yeah, I think that round was all Aziz, man. He was all over Costello there. Costello was in defense pretty much the whole round. But he didn't find the finish yet. There's so much heart from Costello.
Like you said, the tail of the fight right now is Aziz pressure. He's just not giving Costello any room or time to set anything up. In the beginning of the round is when you see Costello most moving, but every time Aziz gets him back against the cage, Costello is squaring his hips and pinching his knees. It's making it almost a given takedown for Aziz. He needs to get off the cage, keep the pressure forward, and not let Aziz push him back.
I'm impressed with both guys' ability to recognize when they can attack and then going for the attack. Both guys have been in dangerous spots with near submission finishes, kept their composure, and escaped. These have been very threatening spots for both guys, and that's very surprising considering that these guys are just at the amateur level.
And with the high-level transition game with Costello just had with that knee bar, that's some slick stuff. You don't just fall into that by accident. You train that. South Shore's got him trained very, very well for that.
You could almost say we know what we're talking about. We knew this was going to be a good jiu-jitsu scrap, knowing that these guys are coming from these respective camps.
Absolutely.
Just looking at the schools, you know.
And we've seen Costello fight before, and we know his jiu-jitsu's top-notch. Nice left hook from Ebrahim Aziz on the exit.
I guess my question is Aziz seems to be the more conditioned fighter here. Costello slowed down a little bit. We'll see if that pressure, that constant pressure, has weared him down.
I'd like to see Costello use that slip and rip more, because that's what his most effective moment of the fight was slipping under and throwing that overhand right that put Ebrahim Aziz on a different planet for a couple of seconds.
Costello's doing the right thing here. He's backing him up. He's not letting Aziz dictate pace.
Oh, Aziz is starting to open up
there
the
it
strikes.
is.
Nice
He's
flurry.
rocked. He's rocked.
He's hurting him.
He's hurt.
Oh, but got to be careful with the counter.
Flurry,
This is where he got tagged last time.
Great exchange.
Nice right hand from Costello, but Aziz is lighting him up like a Christmas tree right now.
He's defending himself. Here we go. Here we go.
Costello's got to dig deep and start throwing big shots if he wants to get out of this.
On him.
Chris Burke is looking close. He knows Costello's still in this fight.
Still throwing it. That's it. Good finish. Excellent finish.
Good stoppage.
Great
Costello, so much heart, would not go down, throwing till the very end, and he was rescued by Chris Burke. What a war through 3 rounds that was.
Good stuff.
I mean, Costello falls to 0-3. You've been there before, Richie, and you know this kid has the talent to bounce back from that.
Absolutely.
And he showcased all the skills, but man, Ebrahim Aziz, what a debut.
Absolutely.
Showing facets of every aspect of MMA in his amateur debut, submission attempts, great takedowns, and great striking with combinations.
Yeah, and I love that adjustment he made there. The first 2 rounds, he took him down, he grinded him out, and then that 3rd round, he said, you know what, I'm just going to swing at this kid because I think I've already broke him. And he was able to get the TKO.
Did a wonderful debut. A lot of pressure, stayed in his face the whole time, didn't let the conditioning get to him. Costello did a great job defending on the ground and you know, defending those guillotines. Just overall, the pressure of Aziz was too much, and he did a great job finishing. What a great debut. And
Costello, man, he did a great job defending and all, but Aziz just, man, relentless pressure.
I'm looking forward to seeing him back in the cage again. Also, Costello, I hope he's not too hard on himself. He's got to go back to the drawing board, see what works, you know, what he didn't do well here, and just improve upon it. The amateur career is exactly for that purpose. There's nothing at stake here. There's nothing that you're going to lose. You know, you're here to learn, and then when you go to the pros is when you start to make those things count. So he could come back and put on another show another day.
Yeah. And yeah, like you said, it's all experience, man.
Yep.
I've come back from 0-3.
And now look at you. One of the most handsome commentators / fighters in New England. Look at him go.
It can be done. Alrighty. Looks like Andy will have the official decision for everybody.
Let's give it up for these 2 warriors. Referee Chris Burke has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute in the 3rd round, giving you your winner by TKO, ferocious Ebrahim Aziz.